We are live. All right. See if anybody wants to join in this morning. In the meantime, we will stuff baited up.
Put your car keys in your bag.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It might be a good idea, huh? Where you kick those things off in the water. Yeah, look what we got for bait this morning. We got us a big old drum. Old slimy thing. The old slimy thing. I'm playing with this guy at some fillets. One of the bad parts of having too sharp of a knife, you just cut it in half instead of cut a fillet off. this guy back in this cooler. Probably put that head out whole tomorrow. I have to turn that heater back on to warm my fingers up. Let's see if we get us a little brim out. Mr. Brim. Put us a little brim out this morning. Alright, we're almost ready to fish. Damn, my back hurts this morning. All right, guys, what's happening? We are getting set up this morning, and we got us a special guest today. Come on over here, Bear. We got a young man named Bear. He's bigger than me, but he's 13. Yep, he's 13 years old. He's a local over here in Clarksville, and
14 in 2 days.
oh, about to be 14. Well, this will be your birthday present then. Let's see if we can put you on some fish. We came out this morning to load up for some bait on the weekend, and Bear's been wanting to go fishing with me, so I picked him up on the dock, and we're gonna hit it for a couple hours and see if we can do something. And but let me stop running my mouth. Let's get these baits in the water, and I'm gonna tell you what, I hope these fish were hitting like they were the other day, because it was intense. All right, so Bear, and y'all enjoy it because I don't ever talk much about what I do on live. But this morning we're gonna run some planer boards. So we're not gonna talk about what depth we're in today. But with this depth that we're in, that you can see on the sonar, I'm gonna put about 10 feet of line out behind the boat, and which one's which now? All right, then we're gonna hook us a planer board up. And this is a free line. And I hooked the wrong board on. Wrap it. And boom. We've got a bait pull. And then we come over here and we put this one out. And so the idea is to, it's however you wanna do it, but we've already seen that those fish are on the ledge. So right now, I want to get this fish, I want to keep this piece of bait high enough in the water column that when we get over to that ledge, they're going to look up and see it. All right. We're going to put one straight up the back. All those boards. Put a little slinky weight on. Give her a little chunk. All right. This guy needs. Let's cut us up a ramp. Alright, so this morning we're going to do a butterfly cut on this brim. Backbone out, so that thing will sit there and, I mean, I guess it flops around the water. I like to think it does. Alright, then we got a bottom bouncer out there. So we put that one out. Then we hook a planer board to it. Drop that. We got that one out there, country mile. Put this bottom bouncer out there. Last planer board we're going to run for today. So, lift him on. Alright, we are fishing now. We got some planer boards pulling out the side over here. It's already hung up. There it goes. 3. Make sure you check your hooks for scales, and that one's got a scale on it, so make sure you get that off. We don't want to be missing no fish now, but it happens. All right, so that planer boards, it gets these. I mean, look at how far that bait is from the boat, from where we're at. It really gets them on out there. Once this one pulls out, then I can put this one out. Same thing with this. Once I get that planer board to pull out, put this one out. The way I fish, we play a lot of musical chairs or musical rods, moving stuff back and forth, trying to get the fish in. But I found that that's what works best for me.
How do you feel when you have a fish on a planer board? Does it start bobbing?
Well, one, the planer board will take off like a rocket across the water, and the rod will it'll just go flying down. All right, this is our biggest bait for today. We got a big old shad head on there. All right. All right, so we are moving at about 0.5 mile an hour. We're going against the wind and against the current. And we're just gonna kind of work this area in this depth and see if we can pull something out. All right. Pretty view. Y'all can see the rods. You can't see where I'm at, so I like it. Get her all yoo-hoo going. All right, so once we get a fish on, the most important thing is to keep your line tight the whole time. I'll be getting you to either one side of the boat or the other most of the time.
Right.
So I might have to reach rods over top of you underneath your rod, but you just keep your line tight, and I'll work around you. When the fish comes up to the top of the water, don't lift his. If it's a small one, we can pick him up in the boat. But if he's got some size to him, you don't want to lift his head up the water.
Yeah.
Because if he's not hooked good, the hook can pull out,
Yeah.
weight come flying at you, hit you or something.
Get a hook stuck in your face.
I mean, the worst part's losing the fish. I'm not worried about your face, but no, we want to make sure we stay safe out here. But that keeps you from losing the fish. So let's get my side scan rolling, and see what these guys are talking about. I got my new phone going. How's the picture looking? Man, we got 10 people in here. Let's get on some fish. No, 10 likes. I don't know. I can't see. 15. All right. I'm pretty sure when these fish hit, you will know it. I think they're gonna smoke it. We're gonna try and make a turn with this wind. And we'll keep an eye out for any kind of structure. Run our baits right up beside it. And once we get the wind to our back, we'll have to put a drift sock out. was trying to see my chats on this phone. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I switched over from my Android and iPhone, and I'm struggling. I can see stuff popping up, but I can't read it from here. So, but we got Sean out here S&F fishing. I've already seen him floating around. I think he's caught 3 this morning. He was out here early. I was still in the bed. I don't know where he disappeared to. It's kind of hard to hide with all that orange he's got on. Oh, there he is. He's right there. The pole's blocking him. Yeah, he's out here getting it done this morning. We got old Snag over here. So I like to turn a little bit at a time when I make my turns. It kind of helps your baits from getting all tangled up. We got some fish at 20 feet on that side of the boat. So one of those planer boards should go through them. My toes are cold.
Really?
Yeah. You're young. You still got that good circulation. Turn your motor left and right too, and that will kind of help correct the back of your boat when the wind's trying to kick it around. So we're gonna drift right by that stump sticking up on that side and this side. I'm gonna try and split it, not get hung up. But I have a feeling one of them's gonna get hung up. Why, but I can't see the chats this morning. Running out here towards the channel edge. We marked a pile of them where we were gonna set up. So this might be where StreamYard is nice. We're going straight through YouTube. Alright guys, I'm having some trouble with the YouTube live because my signal's not all there. So I just started one on StreamYard on my other phone. So I hate to ask you, but if you would switch over to StreamYard. The service isn't very good up here, and I think it's be cutting in and out. And if you would, tell me which one is more clear, StreamYard or YouTube. So we'll see in a minute.